Yeah, we in a different setting today. We in the house with it today. You feel me? Yeah, it's scorching outside, bros. Better stand for real. Yeah, it's scorching outside, man. Let me see. Show y'all the weather, man. It's hot as fish grease out there, you ready? What's up with y'all, man? We got a lot of things to talk about today. Nice. 99, baby. Can't sit in the car today. Say 99, but it really feel like 102. Really feel like 111. Shit, crazy, yeah. Yeah, I know we doing a different time today too. I usually be on here in the morning time with y'all, but we're doing a little afternoon day. Yeah, today. So we got a couple topics to talk about today. So we got it's been a lot, y'all. I don't think I've been live for a whole week. Yeah, well, almost a week. The police, they just released the footage of a police officer getting shot in Baltimore. The police officer shooting in Baltimore, where I can show y'all right here. Here you go, right here. I love y'all shit, man. They did Joe dirty, man. Yo, it's been a lot of police shootings in Baltimore lately. Whole lot of police shootings, man. I don't know if y'all can see this. That's the guy right there, man. Rest in peace to him, man. He tried to run. I ain't think he was aiming. It kind of do look like he aimed it at him, but I don't think he was trying to do no harm to no police, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Ivy TV, lunchtime talk. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. It's in Baltimore City, y'all. They was starting to ride down that bitch, yeah. Let me see, I might give y'all a better look. And they was ready to start a ride down that bitch, man. Fuck the law. Let me see if I can get it. Okay. So blurry. Is it blurry, y'all? So blurry for that. Damn, that shit do look blurry. Is it blurry, y'all? Y'all see it? I'm sure it will to you one more time. It's in Baltimore City, man. Last week, police officer shot a black man minding his business. He did look like he aimed it at him though. I don't even think he meant to do that, man. I don't. Anybody know you shoot at a police, even aim at a gun at a police officer is a death sentence. And they was starting to ride down that bitch. You hear? Like, subscribe to the channel, yo. Like, subscribe. They just released the body cam. So let me see if I can show y'all on this screen. This one. Yeah, fine.
All right, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. Joining me today are Deputy Commissioner Brian Nadeau and Deputy Commissioner Kevin Jones. We're here to release the body-worn camera footage of the police officer-involved shooting that occurred on June 17th.
Like, subscribe to the channel, man. We touching on the Baltimore City police shooting happened last week.
By law enforcement leads to a high level of public concern, possible criticism. We're committed to continuing conversations with our residents, stakeholders, and leaders. Additionally, we know that through transparent and extensive investigation will be conducted by the Attorney General's office alongside our department. At this time, I'll turn it over to Deputy Commissioner Nadeau to go over the body-worn camera videos.
Good afternoon. As the Commissioner stated, we're going to release body-worn camera videos which shows the police officer-involved shooting took place on June 17, 2025, approximately 7:18 p.m. Following our body-worn camera release policy, the video has been given to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Attorney General's Office, and the Baltimore Office of Equity and Civil Rights. Additionally, we have shown the video to the family. We are only releasing video from government videos, recordings, and not from private video recordings, according to the policy of the Attorney General's Office. To put some context into what you're about to see, on Tuesday, June 17, 2025, Detectives Devin Yancey, Omar Rodriguez, and Cedric Ellaby were from our group violence unit, which is known as GVU, were patrolling the police vehicle near the 1700 block of Pennsylvania Avenue. Detectives have received information that Mr. Abdullah was in the area, had displayed a firearm, and made threatening statements. As the detective stops in the area,
I think that's a lie.
Rodriguez exits the vehicle and begins to approach the male later ID'd as Mr. Abdullah. Mr. Abdullah was on the sidewalk and had a brown satchel over his shoulder. As the detective approaches, Mr. Abdullah turns and begins to walk away, walking behind a marked police vehicle, which is also parked in the area. As Detective Rodriguez gets closer to the subject, he begins to run and grabs the satchel. After a short distance, Detective Rodriguez catches up with the suspect, places his hands on Mr. Abdullah's shoulders, and Mr. Abdullah begins to fall. One round can be heard going on. You can see in the video, at the time the round is discharged, all BPD members on scene had their weapons holstered. The subject then turns towards the officer and points his gun. The officer immediately takes cover and then returns later to engage the individual. The two other detectives in their police vehicle exit. One of them, Detective Yancey, exchanges gunfire with Mr. Abdullah. During that exchange, Detective Yancey is struck in the right foot. The officer in the marked patrol vehicle, which Mr. Abdullah walked behind, Officer Ashley Negro Santiago, also exited her vehicle and discharged her weapon. Once the suspect is on the ground and the gunfire ceases, the officers approach Mr. Abdullah, but were unable to render aid due to a large crowd which was forming. The videos you're about to see come from various body-worn cameras, an MTA camera, and a City Watch camera. We'll now show the video.
You see, he ain't bothering nobody, bro. He's just walking.
The individual reached inside his bag.
Damn. That shit crazy, bro.
You can see the officer is still holstered.
Somewhere to
the first round goes
stop.
off.
That shit crazy, bro. They got this at, man. They all emptied out around, yo. He overkilled that man for real. Damn, look, you see Shorty right here? Yo, he trying to save him.
We believe this is the ricochet that struck Officer Yancey and the Detective Yancey in the neighborhood.
Man, they was down that bitch, hey, have a ride. Yeah, man, shot you like that, man. Damn. All that blood. So they call every cop from down the city down that motherfucker. Look, they ready, man. They ready to beat yo. Look. Everybody down that bitch going crazy. Look, man, they killed you in cold blood, man. Look at that shit, yo. Look. They want to get yo. Yo, if he ain't had that badge over there, they'd have whipped his ass. Man, they'd have let them police have it. They ain't had that badge and that gun. Dang, bro, that shit crazy. Damn, man, rest in peace to him, man. They shot that man. Overkill. He just walking, minding his business, man. He told me he fit the description of an armed suspect. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. They just riding around, fucking with people, see who was going to jump out, they can jump out on. But it's been like the fifth.
Investigation, we have gathered private videos from various locations. On one of those, we could see Mr. Abdullah making any threatening statements and taking his firearm out of his brown satchel, which he had over his shoulder when the detectives approached him. For informational purposes, all officers involved in these type of events are assigned to administrative duties, which is protocol, and they're referred to our health and wellness program. I'll turn it back over to the Commissioner for questions.
Actually, before we get to the questions, this is truly a tragic incident. Our thoughts and prayers continue to be with the family of Mr. Abdullah, our officers, and our community. Our officer has been released from the hospital and is recovering and doing well. He and the 2 additional officers who fired their weapon are administrative leave and have been referred to Officer Safety and Wellness. As the Deputy Commissioner Hale said, we have verified that officers were notified that Mr. Abdullah brandished the firearm and made threatening comments towards another individual just prior to this incident. This is what led officers to attempt to stop him, and they had reasonable articulable suspicion to do so. This is an area that continues to be an area of concern where we continue to have officers present to stop violence. Less than a month ago, we had a double homicide on this same block where a young man and a young woman lost their life due to senseless gun violence. Our improved violence reduction strategy is present in the area, helping our young people with services to provide alternatives to violence, while also focusing our resources on reducing gun violence.
He was 36.
Our neighborhood coordination officer has been active in this neighborhood, and the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement has begun its coordinated neighborhood stabilization response following the incident. I recognize that emotions are high and at the loss of a cherished member of the community, and it's deeply felt. Use of force is never a first resort for the officers. As you can see, they had their guns holstered. We remain dedicated to an ongoing and open dialogue with our residents and full and thorough investigations. At this time, we'll take questions.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Fucking pigs, man.
We don't know what he was struck by yet because they still have to wait for the ballistics, and I don't know if we got a round out of this.
I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Man, they did Joe dirty, man. They did that man dirty, bro. Shot it like a cold dog, get dug in the street, man. It's fucked up how they do us out here, man. That's why I say you gotta stay the fuck out the way, bro. And even he was out the way. You see what I mean? You can tell he was the A-Rabber, man. He walked around on the horse with the fruit. That's a Baltimore, like 101 for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody know about the horse. We call him the fruit man. You know what I mean? The fruit man on the horse. You feel what I'm saying? Come through the neighborhoods, bring all the fresh fruit on the horse. I ain't even know that was him. But I guess, because I knew that it would be an older man used to do it, but I guess, he passed it down to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he had a horse stable. He used to come through with the carriages for people's funerals, all types of stuff, man. They killed the prominent member of the community, man. I ain't gonna lie, this ain't gonna do nothing but just bring the police and the community just further divided. You know what I mean? Like, and all that dumbass shit they be talking about. Oh yeah, he did this and he did that, or he was this. Like, nah, man, you ain't deserve that. You know what I mean? And from what it seemed, I can't really tell if he pointed the gun. You feel what I'm saying? But it was other obstacles the police could have did. They ain't had the street engaged, and man, they could have watched him, seen what he was doing, seen where he was going. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Something don't be sitting right with me, bro. I don't be liking that type shit. For real. And we just had another police shooting just like a month ago on York Road. You feel what I'm saying? Police, they try to say he pointed the gun at the officers. Man, these police are starting to get real trigger happy, boy, I tell you. Starting to get real trigger happy. Like, that's why it is get our gun license, man, the legal way. That way they can't fuck with you, and even they might still do. You know what I mean? They don't like to see black men with legal guns. You feel what I'm saying? Ever since go back to the Black Panthers and the freedom fighters and all that, they ain't really like seeing black men armed. You know what I mean? I just watched a movie yesterday, me and my girl, called the Deacons of Defense. Y'all should check that movie out. That was a good movie, inspirational movie. How, you know, Martin Luther King and all that was with them non-violent protests, but sometimes, man, you gotta fight fire with fire. You feel what I'm saying? An eye for an eye. Don't nobody want, you know, people coming at you with guns. You bringing out a knife. You know what they say? You can't bring a knife to a gunfight. You feel me? That ain't gonna work. You gotta bring guns. I mean, you gotta meet force with the same force. For real. For real, yo. So rest in peace to him, man. Hopefully his family get justice. Hopefully, you know what I mean, they can, you know, get their just dues, and hopefully the police officers, they get, you know, reprimanded and get punished for the deeds that they did. And I understand they gotta make it home back to their children and their family too. I understand both sides of the story, but yo, these police officers, they starting to get too big-headed, man. And they starting to definitely get too trigger-happy. And they don't know how to defuse the situation, de-escalate. They just jump straight, you know what I mean? Because they got that badge and that gun. They think they, you know what I mean? Technically, they above the power for at that time. But it's all good, man. We gonna start suing the shit out. And I mean, money ain't worth a life. If you can get money back, you can't get your life back. So money ain't everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, rest in peace to that guy, man. Rest in peace to him. And so we got some other stuff we gonna take it to. What else we gonna do? We seen Trump just set off something what they got on. Let me see what they talking about. They talking about WW3 out here, man. I don't know what's going on. I ain't even been hearing about it. They're talking about it's been an ass strike. Been sending some ass strikes. Let's see what's up with this.
Just in, that Iran directly threatened America? Top tonight, NBC News has learned that message from Iran was conveyed to President Trump by an intermediary during last week's G7 summit, warning the president if he launched airstrikes against Iran's nuclear facilities, Iran could respond by unleashing terrorist attacks on the U.S. by activating sleeper cells it has inside this country, according to U.S. officials. All as we learn new details about those historic strikes. Tonight, the new video B-2 bombers returning to their Missouri base after those secretive strikes. And now our first look at the targets they hit inside Iran. These before and after images show the massive impact of the U.S. attack on Isfahan, one of 3 Iranian nuclear facilities hit.
Initial battle damage assessments indicate that all 3 sites sustained extremely severe damage and destruction.
The commander-in-chief with this declaration overnight.
I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Pentagon officials say it's too soon to tell, but tonight the U.S. is also preparing for potential Iranian retaliation, though the Trump administration emphasizes the attack was intended as a limited one-time strike.
We're not at war with Iran, we're at war with Iran's nuclear program.
President Trump inside the Situation Room with Vice President Vance, his Secretaries of State and Defense, as well as Chief of Staff Susie Wiles and Joint Chiefs Chairman Dan Kane. The president issuing this warning to the Iranian regime.
Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
Dang.
For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen.
The historic U.S. military operation, complex and choreographed. The nuclear sites targeted: Natanz, Isfahan, and Fordo, buried deep beneath an Iranian mountain. The U.S. adding the element of surprise, with the president giving the final green light 48 hours after announcing he would take up to 2 weeks to decide whether to strike.
Just a time to see whether or not people come to their senses.
First, the apparent decoys. On Saturday morning, B-2 stealth bombers launching from Missouri, flying west. Hours before the B-2s used in the actual strikes headed east. The U.S. deploying 14 30,000-pound bunker-busting bombs for the first time in a military operation. In this satellite image of Fordo, if you zoom in, you can see several holes from the bunker-busting bombs, which explode underground. The B-2s also dropping them on Natanz.
They dropped 30,000-pound bombs on a target the size of a washing machine.
U.S. submarines firing Tomahawk missiles to hit the Isfahan site. In all, 125 U.S. warplanes and 75 precision-guided munitions used. And the Pentagon says Iran never fired a single shot.
This operation underscores the unmatched capabilities and global reach of the United States military.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth pinning the praise on President Trump.
Many presidents have dreamed of delivering the final blow to Iran's nuclear program, and none could until President Trump.
And after Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard in March said Iran had an unprecedented amount of enriched uranium for a non-nuclear state, but that the Ayatollah had not ordered the development of a nuclear weapon, Secretary of State Marco Rubio argued the Iranian threat was urgent.
It doesn't matter if the order was given. They have everything they need to build nuclear weapons.
Peter Alexander, NBC News, the White House.
Now to this stealth operation. Tonight we take you inside the warplanes and submarines that fired on Iran's nuclear facilities, the largest B-2 strike in
Like,
U.S.
subscribe
history.
to the channel,
And this
like,
is according to
subscribe.
Cuban with the plan of attack tonight.
Tonight, new details about Operation Midnight Hammer. Just after midnight Saturday morning, a group of U.S. Air Force stealth B-2 bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base under the cover of darkness. Defense officials said they were headed to Guam, but 7 of the bombers quietly flew in the opposite direction.
Part of the package proceeded to the west and into the Pacific as a decoy. A deception effort known only to an extremely small number of planners and key leaders.
Flying in near silence to avoid detection, the bombers, each with 2 crew members and loaded with 2 30,000-pound bombs each, began their 36-hour round-trip flight, made possible by dozens of tankers refueling them in the air along the way. At 5 p.m. Saturday night, a large group of fighter jets joined the bombers as they approached Iranian airspace.
Like, subscribe to the channel,
Time,
like,
a U.S.
subscribe.
Navy submarine launched 30 Tomahawk missiles towards Iran. Less than 1 hour later, the bombers entered Iranian airspace and some of the jets sped ahead, targeting any Iranian air defenses that could threaten the B-2s and ready to take on any Iranian jets that scrambled in their path. At 6:40 p.m., the U.S. began striking 3 locations, dropping 14 massive ordnance penetrators known as bunker busters on Fordo and Natanz, just as Tomahawk missiles crashed down on a 3rd site at Isfahan. By 7:30 p.m., all of the aircraft were safely out of Iranian airspace. According to the Pentagon, Iran never fired a shot at the U.S. aircraft.
Iran's fighters did not fly, and it appears that Iran's surface-to-air missile systems did not see us. Throughout the mission, we retained the element of surprise.
The B-2 bomber, the only aircraft in the world that can deploy the massive bomb, this marked the largest B-2 strike in history.
Like,
a
subscribe,
historic mission,
like, subscribe.
cloaked in secrecy.
Courtney Cubey joins us live from the Pentagon. And Courtney, this is the first time these types of bunker busters were used in combat. What else can you tell our viewers about them?
Bunker busters.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. These 30,000-pound bombs are uniquely suited to target underground facilities like the one at Fordo. They're equipped with GPS trackers, and their extremely strong casing allows them to punch through reinforced concrete and drill down up to 200 feet. You can see 3 of the holes that they made there in that picture before they even detonate. Tom?
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the...
They call them motherfuckers bunker busters. I'm trying to get me a bunker too. Hopefully they don't drop them motherfuckers where my bunker at. They call them bunker busters. God damn, they said the bitches get dropped. Hold on, go back. What she say? God damn, hold up, We got y'all listen to this show. This is real shit. Like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe, man. Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, man. Like, subscribe. I think I'm ready to switch my live time, man, from 11 o'clock. I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna just make some pre-recordings at 11. That's what I'm gonna do. A little 10, 12-minute pre-recording. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna start doing my lives in the house. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Cause I be burning gas and shit. So new live time, y'all. It's gonna be three. We're gonna set it for 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 3:15, 3:30, something like that. From like 3:30 to like 4:30. But I'm gonna try and get them in. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna start doing pre-recordings for my break. But man, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let's go back to this and what she said. These motherfuckers called bunker busters. These bombs that they drop. Yo, America, we stay bombing some shit. I just hope the people that was over there ain't had nothing to do with it is okay.
Aircraft in the world that can deploy the massive bomb. This marked the largest B-2 strike in history. A historic mission cloaked in secrecy.
Courtney Cuby joins us live from the Pentagon. And Courtney, this is the first time these types of bunker busters were used in combat. Let's tell our viewers about them.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. These 30,000-pound bombs are uniquely suited to target underground facilities like the one at Fordo. They're equipped with GPS trackers, and their extremely strong casing allows them to punch through reinforced concrete and drill down up to 200 feet. You can see 3 of the holes that they made there in that picture before they even detonate. Tom?
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app.
30,000 pounds, man. Call them bitches bunker busters. They probably like that shit. That's a strong ass bomb. If it can fuck blowing up what's on the ground, blow up shit underground as well. Yo, we dealing with some dangerous shit, yo, with these weapons, yo, that they got, bro. We dealing with some dangerous shit, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. I will say, I don't like this bullshit that they got going on. I ain't really feeling that. Get your shit together, suit up, get your water, get your canned goods, get your flashlights, get everything you need. Get your first aid kit. You know what I mean? Get your candles, get everything you need in case shit hit the fan. Get your water, get your water purifier, you know what I mean? We gotta get on our shit. Cause, I mean, we don't know how it's gonna be looking. I ain't saying, you know, shit gonna hit the fan. But if it do, you wanna be prepared. You feel me? So, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that is crazy. So, yeah, man. So, what else we had? We had Iran. We had Baltimore shooting. The police. Like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. Oh, yeah, y'all know. Then we got this Tyler Perry. I missed this. I know this all really last week news, for real. But it's all good. We want to see what's up with this Tyler Perry lawsuit. Tyler Perry, what's up with yo, man? What's up with this lawsuit? We can do
Now, actor and filmmaker Tyler Perry sued for $260 million over sexual harassment allegations. The complaint filed in Los Angeles accuses Perry of creating a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with actor Derek Dixon. Dixon was in 2 of Tyler Perry's shows, The Oval and Ruthless. In a statement to NBC News, Perry's team says this appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, calling the allegations fabricated claims.
Let's bring in NBC's
Not a
Stephen
shakedown.
Romo.
Everybody saying
Stephen,
it's a shakedown.
what more do we know about the allegations here?
Yeah, Tom, just going through those allegations in this lawsuit seeking $260 million in damages, alleging sexual harassment, assault, retaliation as well. The direct details include inappropriate touching. As you mentioned, Dixon starred in the Oval with Tyler Perry, and he released, we got this statement from inside the complaint. Tyler Perry has been using his power and influence to molest, abuse, and sexually assault impressionable and vulnerable employees and actors who look to him for guidance and mentorship while pursuing their dreams. So you can read from that, implies there are more people who are alleging this than just Dixon. We have a bit of a timeline here for the relationship that we know, the professional relationship
subscribe
between
to the channel, like,
the
subscribe.
allegations made in this complaint, saying that they met in 2019. The lawsuit alleges that then their relationship moved forward with this professional advancement. And in 2019, Perry offering Dixon a small role in Ruthless. And then in January 2020, that is when Dixon accuses Perry of sexually assaulting him in his home. And in the following month, Dixon alleges that Perry offered him a series regular role in the Oval. Now, we do have a comment from Tyler Perry's attorneys saying that this individual appears to have been setting Tyler Perry up. They say that they are alleging this is a scam and saying, quote, Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Now, we've also reached out to the attorney for Dixon, and he said that these allegations in the lawsuit stand for themselves. So just the very beginning of this process, but a lot of people are paying attention to this. Tyler Perry, quite successful, quite a bit of fame here, Tom.
Yeah, it will get a lot of attention. Stephen Romo, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on
God
breaking
damn,
news and
Tyler
top
Perry,
stories on the NBC News
250
app
million.
or watch live on our
My
YouTube
bad.
channel.
260 million. Boy, I tell you, these motherfuckers, boy, they get that money away. That's a lot of motherfucking money, too, and that's $250 million. 260 million, you ain't gotta never work a day in your life. Ever. Shit, your kids ain't gonna have to work. And if you you blow 260 billion. I mean, of course you can. We ain't gonna sit here and say you can't, but yeah, that'd be a lot of blowing, wouldn't it? Part the oboe. That'd be like a lot of spending. God dang. 260 million. That's a lot of money, bro. And it's all over sexual allegations from his name, the Oval. He from the Oval. Hell, yeah. I will say though. That's why, man, it seems like they is trying to shake down all the black, you know what I mean, successful motherfuckers, but I don't be surprised that these motherfuckers be doing the shit they do. I ain't too surprised at all. That's how this shit be going, man. This shit be weird out here. Damn. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry got that money, too. Tyler Perry, yo, this nigga been Madea for over 20 years. Then he got all these, like, he first was with Madea, from what I know, and writing plays and shit back in the day when I was a kid. Now I'm a grown-ass man. This nigga Tyler Perry, I know the Madea kind of fell off. Now he just writing shows and doing movies and shit. Yeah, yo, boy, he bought that big ass, what the fuck he buy that studio down in Atlanta. Bitch got a jet runway on that motherfucker. Yeah, like you can flying motherfuckers in. You know what I mean? Yo, come fly your PJ on my guy runway. You know what I mean? I got a hangar for you. You feel me? Motherfucker got a hangar, a runway, a whole mini airport in that bitch. Real shit, Tyler Perry got that money. But see, when you got that money, or that shit get in your head, like Diddy. What's up with the Diddy trial, man? I don't really be on Puffy. I ain't really, because I already knew Puffy was on some weird shit. Now, like I say, sex trafficking, I don't think he might have been doing that. I don't think Puffy was sex trafficking. Yeah, baby. Whoa, what's up? Like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Yeah, yo, we in here. We were just talking about the Tyler Perry lawsuit, man. They trying to get his ass. I knew Tyler Perry was on her. You know what I mean? I already knew, but you got a white man trying to get him 260 million. Fast and Furious, what's up, man? Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. We live in the crib today. It's hot as shit outside. Oh yeah. You just was talking about World War III, yo. They talking about World War III supposed to be coming. Yeah, big. Iran and Trump. Trump said, fuck it, man. I'm pressing the button on y'all. I don't give a fuck. Yo, Trump be geeking, man. Trump funny as shit. I gotta give it to him. Trump will do his shit every time. Trump like, man, fuck that. I ain't fucking around with y'all. Y'all wanna play games? I ain't, yeah, baby, you ain't try to comply. You ain't trying to follow orders, even though I don't really, I don't like that bully shit. America, yeah, we some bullies, yo. We bullies. I don't like that bullying shit. America, we bullies, bro. We be, you don't get in line, your ass is getting bombed. Flat out, like, yeah, man, you ain't let this dig your oil. I think they said they try to get Iran because they got nukes. So I think the only person that do got nukes is United States, China, Russia, North Korea. I think they the only ones that got, and I think maybe Germany. Germany probably got something from probably World War II and all them back in them days. Germany, can't sleep on Germany. But I know out of all of us, we got the nukes. Everybody can't get a nuke. Yeah, baby, you know nukes. That's the big boys. They the big dogs. Yeah, big nukes, boy. You start playing, well, you would start playing at the big leagues. Yeah, baby. Yo, what though? It's like, yo, everybody can't get a nuke, yo. You feel me? Like, we all had what we was building our shit, but now we in a different era. Everybody can't get a nuke. I know once Africa starts, yo, once Africa start, Africa ain't even thinking about that yet. They still trying to get they fucking economy and all that shit together. But once Africa really start getting on that shit, like, yo, we need a nuke, yo. We need to get our military right. They gonna bomb the shit out, try to bomb the shit out Africa, man. Hopefully not. But I can see it now, yo. This shit crazy out here, yo. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, yo. Like, subscribe to the channel. My phone on 5%, so I don't think it was nothing else that I had to get y'all. Oh yeah, we see. I ain't even peeping the finals. Whatchamacallit them? I see OKC won it. How the hell OKC with the finals without KD, bro? KD and Westbrook, and without Westbrook too. Westbrook was on there. You feel me? At the KD, he kind of took him. He ain't take him to the finals, but you know, Westbrook was that guy too. I like Westbrook. Yeah, I had my money on OKC though. I knew OKC was going to win. I said they was going to win. But I see what's his name went down though. Tyler Hasbro, whatever. I don't know his last name. I don't even watching NBA no more like that, bro. Real shit. Like I need to start peeping it though. Well, next season. I see KD. They just traded KD. Y'all see that? They just traded KD to Houston. I don't like how KD getting bounced around, yo. KD, he blemishing his career, yo. He putting little, you know what I mean? Like KD, putting blemishes on his career, bro. Like KD keep bouncing, team to team to team to team. He already fucked his name up when he went to Golden State. But yeah, yo. Yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Phone on the forum. Guess I'm ready to get up out of here. I ain't been here too long. Like, subscribe to the channel. We going live different time. And I'm ready to start a new channel too. So I'm gonna make sure y'all tap into my new channel. But make sure y'all like, subscribe to this channel. We're gonna start going live around like 3:30. You know what I mean? Well, I probably should do it later. I probably should do it around like 8, 9. But we gonna see. I'm gonna make sure I get one in at least every day. Fuck what time we do. But my new live time, y'all. You know, y'all used to be 11, but now it's 3. It's gonna be 3 o'clock. And you know what I mean? I might tap in with y'all at 11, but I'm gonna start doing my pre-recordings at 11. I'm gonna make another YouTube channel and start just uploading pre-recordings to that. And this is gonna be my travel channel. Make sure y'all check out my vlog I just dropped. I'm at 1K now, yo. That vlog did good in a month. Y'all, yeah, it's been about a month and a half. Y'all check out my vlog I just did for Cabo, yo. That vlog did numbers. Bruno, what's up, bro? Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all make sure y'all play this live back too, because y'all missed some good topics. We talked about shooting in Baltimore City. We talked about it was just a shooting in Baltimore City with a police officer. And then we just talked about Trump and Iran. You know what I mean? And now we just talked about Tyler Perry. I forgot I feel like it was a couple more shit. If I ain't been live in a week, I missed a couple, you know what I mean? Missed a couple sessions with y'all. I'm trying to think it was something else I know too that probably happened. I don't really remember. But yeah, yo, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We're gonna be doing more lives, more content. I got some more content I'm bringing for y'all on the way. So y'all make sure y'all check out my pre-recordings. You feel me? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. And we going live, new time for the lives, 3:30 p.m. every day. You know what I mean? 3:30 p.m. So we going to tap in. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tap in with me. Got some topics we can talk about. And y'all can follow me on Instagram too, yo. Let me show y'all my Instagram. Y'all can follow the kid. You can send me a DM or something. You ain't no spam page. Send me a DM. Let me know what y'all if you want to talk about something. You feel me? That's my Instagram, bro. Shape Back Kid. So yeah, yo, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. We out, baby. We out. It's gonna be my new setup for a little minute. You feel me? I think I like this setup better too. I ain't in my car bunched up. But I need to find a better setup. Be right here. So, yeah. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, yo. Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, Shake Back Gang. We out, baby.